Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be a reading for the first half of July 2020. We're going to take a quick look into your recent past, your current energy, and then your immediate future. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. If they do, please let me know what's going on in the comment section. Take the time, if you feel like it, to introduce yourself to me. And don't be a stranger. Let me know how I can be using this channel to, give you more clues along the way. If you find clues in this reading, then you'll know if I'm right for you, and if not, then thanks for stopping by anyways. What else can I really say about that? I'm sorry that this reading is a little bit late going up. I still wanted to make space to do these for you guys, but there's a lot on my plate right now, and so that's just kind of what's going on with that. Let's get back to you. All right, what is going on for the first half of July 2020 for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising? You have a lot on your plate too, Virgo. Wow. Okay. My first impression of this spread is that there's a lot of changes. Really, really just around the home and around your heart and around your emotional world. Yeah, your sort of sense of self has changed very quickly, and I feel like you're kind of looking for whoever it was that you lost in this process. It just seems like there's an idea of who you are in the past that you no longer identify with, and it feels very like you're working through the process of like acknowledging that you've changed in some way while still kind of like wishing that you were that person, but also like trying to find the new value in this new person that you're becoming. So yeah, that's my first impression. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups, followed by the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So, there you are, Queen of Pentacles reversed, followed by the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like there's a very new emotional beginning for you right now. This is a season for you where there will be a lot of chances to start over, second chances, new beginnings, learning receptivity, learning sensitivity, learning how to accept the gifts of others. We have the Knight of Cups, I feel like, is giving you an emotional gift, but also might be just like not necessarily as in a romantic way, but very much in just wanting to like support and hold space for you kind of a way. So let's get into this a little bit more deeply. In your recent past, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, we have the Queen of Wands reversed, we have the Five of Cups reversed. So there was a shift for you, which happened, really looks like on the home front. It really looks like it was someplace where you were king or queen or like non-binary royalty of your palace. And there was a lot of grief there, a lot of sadness. There was something that feels like it was lost. And in regards to how it interacted with you in that environment, it was something that you considered to be an anchor or a tether, or something that was very much keeping you maybe located in space. So maybe it was like, could be something as mundane as like a lease on your apartment had ended, but it could also be something as emotionally involved as losing a pet, or a breakup, or a loved one, something like that. And again, this is your recent past. This is not a prediction. This is something that you'll know as I'm saying it, if it's true, if it resonates for you. We're not predicting any of those things to happen for you. This is just, this is where your energy was recent past. And again, when in tarot, like recent past could be like 5 minutes ago, but it could have been like 10 years ago, because time, specifically for me, I have a really weird relationship with time, and I'm your tarot reader today. So I do see that is kind of the situation or the emotional season or energy that this reading is about for you. In your current energies, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, we have the Lovers reversed, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I see you in this Knight of Swords for some reason. This feels like you coming through as someone who's like going back to something, something you previously had. Again, this feels like the loss of it. I feel like the grieving process maybe like went on really quite long for you, and it changed you very deeply, maybe in ways that you again you don't recognize yourself anymore, and that I just want to like take a moment to acknowledge the fact that that is what grief does to us. It changes the landscapes of our inner worlds and of our personalities beyond what we can go back from. And I do see you just kind of asking yourself, like, now that I know better, now that I know different, would I want the same things for myself? Would I ever return to that old self? And the Lover's card for me is always about, this is a card of self. It's ruled by Gemini and Mercury, so it's about communication. It's all about how we express ourselves to the outside world. So I feel like there was, you're starting to acknowledge that the way that you have been presenting yourself to the outside world, or the person who you have been presenting yourself as, is not a true representation of where you are right now, of what your internal world is actually looking like. And it's feeling very like challenging to grapple with it. And I feel like you very much, you're finding a lot of meaning in it as well. This is feeling a little bit like Cancer's reading for Cancer season. So maybe if you have strong Cancer, this can be you. But it does kind of feel like, again, these changes left you breathless. They were very quick. They kind of took you by surprise. And it was something that, I feel like you didn't really see it coming. And it woke a part of you up that had been maybe laying dormant your entire life. You know, like this might have been something that you knew was always there, and like, oh, I'll deal with it when the time is here, but never really thought that the time would come. And then like now that the time is here for you to show this side of yourself, or like go through this rapid change to become who you know that you are beneath the surface, it's just taking you on a ride. It's, you know, it's happening very quickly. So in your immediate future, we have the Hanged One reversed, we have the Moon, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So I do see you taking a step back to incubate a little bit. I do see you taking a minute to catch your breath, really, and to grapple with your fears. There may have been, like in the center of this reading, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Lovers, and then we have the Moon. So this is feeling very much like a self-deception piece, and I feel like in your immediate future, you're going to really have a chance to get more gooey. There's in Jungian psychology and like in the magical community, like whatever, there's that phrase as some, that's the phrase, that one right there, as above so below. So this is the whole theme for your I feel like this is going to actually go on through most of July, but definitely for the first half, is recognizing what is below, very much getting into the place of seeing how deep your roots go in regards to a particular subject, in regards to how you present yourself, like I said before, but also in terms of trust in your spirituality and trust in whoever God is to you. Trust in the universe, trust in ancestors, trust in the voices that have led you into some of your weirder but like more rewarding decisions. The things that are very hard to explain to people. I feel like this is you getting really spiritual about that, and very sort of familiar with the fact that there's a lot of fear there, and that you are going to be asked to find a new solution to some of these old problems. Sorry, I have a painting that I'm just looking at because it's like, I'm actually just gonna pause and show you. I love it when these readings get weird. It's so interesting. This might fall at any given moment, but this is the painting. I did this maybe 2016, I want to say. But as above, so below. Okay, so the root system goes very deep, 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 deep down, and it doesn't really grasp onto anything that is physical. It's very ephemeral. It's very, very primordial. I don't know, that's like the word of the month for me for some reason. The root system is suspended in darkness, and that's where you are right now. You're very much in the place where you're starting to trust your own intuition, but very, very much understanding that there is a lot of fear there, and that there's a lot of learning to manage your fears and manage your anxieties around certain things, and identifying them without identifying with them is something that I see you working through. Like this. Okay, let's go in and clarify a little bit. I would like to know what's going on with this Five of Cups in your recent past. The Virgo. Okay, we've got the Three of Wands reversed. We have the Page of Swords. And we have the Magician reversed. So this may have been in regards to the beginning of a new venture. This may have been, like, I feel like you're grieving part of this picture, part of like this identity change made you realize that whatever you were building, whatever you were manifesting, whatever you were looking into the future and seeing was no longer reflecting who you really are. So again, this is just the same sort of themes, we're just saying it in a different way. I would like to know what's going on with this Ten of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Hermit. I feel like you outgrew something as well. I feel like there was a lot of introspection that happened that sort of acted as a catalyst for you to get going on a dream again. So maybe something that you had let slip by the wayside from early life maybe, or maybe this Venus retrograde that just ended gave you perspective on something that you forgot about from like that part of your world 8 years ago, and it has just like, you just like rediscovered it, and it has like reignited some sort of drive in you, has gotten you back into a place where you feel very, very strongly that you would like to build with that. Yeah, the problem was it was just like different from what your context was. So, I mean, that just is making sense. That's just making sense. So, let's clarify this Queen of Wands in your recent past as well. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. Wow, and we have the Seven of Wands. So there's a lot of commitment that you had to something, commitment to a cause maybe, commitment to a community. And there was a lot of responsibility that you were taking for something that might not have been a forever. There seems that, you know, maybe you were getting in your own way and in some sort of thing. You were just very excited and committed about some sort of adventure, and like you were taking on a lot of responsibility and doing that Virgo thing where it was like kind of addicted to working because you're good at what you do. And you know, behind every Virgo who believes that they know it the best way is an experience in the past which showed them that their perspective did create a positive outcome for that situation or those people. So I feel like that was kind of like your mentality, and kind of getting a little bit stuck in that sort of like, it's controlling in a way to think that way, and it was burning you out. And I think that that's kind of what happened here, and I think that's what led you to change things very quickly. Let's go to this Eight of Wands in your current energy. We have this, wow, Three of Cups. Sorry, I'm gonna have some coffee because I just am stammering a lot. Okay, we have the Three of Swords reversed, we have the Ten of Swords reversed, and we have the Eight of Cups reversed. It's curious energy. It's like you let go of the heartache of something, you let go of the past of something, but you also stayed. You know, you stayed. Maybe it was because you were so committed. Maybe it was something that was your life, or maybe there was just something more to learn. But the pain of it, you released. The grieving, the anxiety, the overthinking, you released it, and you stayed a little bit longer. That was the Queen of Swords reversed, and I'm not really sure why I pulled it. So let's move into this Lovers in your current energy. Okay, we have the Star reversed. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed again. Okay. And we have the Four of Cups. So I see you being presented with another situation, which was very much like the one that you just left, maybe. Or the one that was, again, that you're not quite ready to walk away from in some way. And I feel like you're just in the place where you're trying to you're trying to say to yourself, should I say no to this? Should I say yes to this? Is it the best thing for my higher self? Is it something that is grounded in reality, or is it a pipe dream? Like both the Ten of Pentacles and the Star are reversed. So it's like, it doesn't really seem like there's a positive outcome on the material or on the upper realm plane, which is why you're in this position where you're like, I just need to think about it. I just need to reflect. I just need to really like get still. And like, now I understand why you're in this moon energy even more. I do. This is, I also feel very distinctly that you need to make a decision about something, but you're just kind of taking your time with it. And you're just not ready yet as well, because there's a lot of options that you're weighing, and wherever you're going to go next will change your life forever. So let's hop into your immediate future and talk about this Hanged One. Whoa. Okay, well, there you are. We have the Emperor reversed, we have the Five of Wands reversed, and we have the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah. I do feel, I feel like your goals are back on track. I feel like the time for conflict has ended, and I feel like the time for fighting and really wrestling is kind of ended for you. And I feel like that energy of just like not feeling ready to make the decision yet is coming to a close, and I feel like it is very much time for you to undergo that transition into the next phase of your life. Let's talk about this moon. What are the fears there? We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and we have the Tower reversed. This is so funny. Every single Earth sign reading that I've done today has gotten this card. So it's like a lot of you Earth sign babies are kind of putting up a facade, I want to say, and just like keeping the rest of the world at a distance while you rediscover what you want to like repurpose your life to be for you specifically. Like, that's what we're doing here, right? With the Tower reversed, yeah, I mean, there's no easy way for me to say this, but these changes are going to happen one way or the other. So don't pretend that you're not afraid of them. Don't pretend that you don't see them. And really do try to accept that these changes have happened to bring you closer to what your core truths are, to what is most centrally important to you. And I do feel like it is time for you to rebuild again. I do. I feel like the time for the crying and for the pain, the anxiety, for the indecision, I feel like that time has absolutely come to a close, because at the bottom of the pool, at the bottom of your fears, beneath them, the Ace of Pentacles is here to deliver you a bright new beginning and a very, very solid new beginning. So, yeah, wow. Let's clarify this Two of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups reversed, we have the Ace of Swords reversed, and we have the Hangman reverse again. Okay. It's the same message. So yeah. In order to trust this new beginning, in order to trust your emotions again, and in order to trust your mind again, because you've gone through a lot of changes, you're a different person than you used to be. The only way to trust is to trust. What an asshole I am. Okay? But it's true. The only way to trust is to trust. Because you deserve to get moving again, baby. You can't stay in one place forever. Okay. Let's wrap this up. What else do we have for Virgo for the first half of July 2020? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the King of Wands reversed. And we have the Tower reversed. Nice. Yeah. Okay. This is a very clear message as well. It is time to rebuild again. It is time to stand in your newfound integrity, stand in your newfound power, relinquish stubbornness from the past, and get going again. The time is now, and it's yours. So that's what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, again, please introduce yourself to me in the comments section below. I'm going to take a second to just shamelessly self-promote because my channel is going to be going through a restructuring period. Some of you may know this. If you're new around here, I'll just let you know I am a medically trained herbalist. So I'm hoping to begin to integrate some of that into what I do here on this platform. So yeah, let me know. Let me know what's going on for you guys, and I will see you next time.